elimination race from the Charlotte Roval underway for the Xfinity Series. Three and four wide as they try to negotiate through turn one. Very tight coming through two and into three.
As you mentioned, Rick, we were on the track earlier today, and what jumped out about this infield section was just the lack of runoff. It feels like a street course, walls on both sides, so any sort of issue and there will be contact.
Justin Allgaier in the 7, trying to hold that inside spot with the 22, but it's Austin Cindric now in the 22 that is able to take the advantage. The 7 gives him a little bump there as they came out onto the big course.
We got a spinner.
That's in turn 8, just as they come on to the 1.5 miles, and the 44 is around.
Yeah, Tommy Joe Martins, that's some damage on the right front fender you see right there. Car up and rolling. We'll see if he feels he can continue or have to come to pit road to work on that right front fender as we go back to the lead. This is now in the 3 and 4 banked end of the racetrack down to this front stretch chicane.
And Steve, again, the rules here, there are stopping points around the racetrack, or 2 spots on the racetrack.
Him in the 44. Another spinner in the infield.
Oh, pile up here.
Jay
Buford is
Buford
behind it. Jay Buford in the 48, and the cautions come out.
All right, get him back here. Come on.
So that's a blind corner up over the hill, the 02. Very lucky there to be able to get stopped and not get to the door of the 48 car. We'll take a look at a replay here and see how this developed.
Looks like he's already spun around when he comes into the picture. I don't think there was any contact there.
Well, it starts right here.
And that was Sage Karam that spun in the 31.
Oh, yeah, Jade was trying to get out of the way.
Something to keep in mind about that corner right there. When you're approaching that corner, it's blind. It's an elevation change right there, and you cannot see. So this is earlier. Will Rogers.
So Will had a right rear flat, and I think that happened with the 44 coming out of the infield just before.
Zone here, Junior. This is the place you want to.
Oh, he's wheel hopping. Not going to make the corner. Wow. Really, really careful there. Almost got to the back of the leader, the 22 car.
And against each other. And once again, now it almost comes down to these two for that final spot as we see more smoke coming out of the 7. He must have hit the wall.
I don't know what's going on, dude. I got major problems.
We've seen the 7 with lots of brake lock up. We've seen him wheel hopping. We've seen the fronts locked up. Now big damage.
It's like the brakes are messed up, man. I got no idea what's going on.
Oh, he got really loose getting in that corner. You can see the left side tires turned to the right. He said he got really loose. Watch it right here. He's out of the groove. But he talked about, Junior, he was having brake issues. And there is no racetrack where brakes are more important than a road course. You have to have good braking.
Jeb Burton, there you see him. Oh, a little contact right there between some cars trying to finish this lap up. That car right there, the 15's got a broken track bar. He's going to have his hands full trying to get that car back to the pits. Look at that.
Chris Wright is all over the place in that 15 right now.
Yep. When the track bar breaks, the rear end is not controlled left to right.
Got tire rubber.
There you see the track bar dragging the ground.
And then, yeah, you see right there contact. Then the next score, the 22, was going to try to make a pass there. It looked like he locked up the front tire.
He was right off pit road, the 22.
There's Chris Wright again, the 27-year-old from Wexford, Pennsylvania, is on the line with every race he runs because he doesn't have anything on the schedule for next year. So every turn, every position, every possibility of moving along in the playoffs is very important to him.
Well, it is.
Oh, Jeb's in the wall. Jeb running wide on the outside of the 20 car through turns 2 and 3.
Showing him the nose. Not sure he's close enough to pull out and pass him, but make sure he knew he was there. We'll see if he can carry the momentum right here out of the back stretch chicane onto the front stretch. The 18 of Hemrick with good acceleration.
3 car lengths now over Haley as he comes into the final chicane. And Hemrick looking to sweep the stages at Charlotte this year. He won the first 2 stages in May on the oval. And now, after winning stage 1, can he hang on? He wins stage 2 as well.
This battle right here between Harrison Burton and Ty Gibbs. Oh, contact between the Joe Gibbs Racing drivers. One trying to make the playoffs.
Harrison Burton got into the wall there as Ty Gibbs was fighting for the spot coming out of that chicane.
Ty has to know what kind of situation that Harrison is in as far as trying to get through the next round of the playoffs. Maybe give that driver a little bit of a break.
I agree with you, Dale. I mean, we're talking the last corner in the stage. Stage points don't mean much to the 54, and here he is. Big contact with the 20, damage to the left rear quarter panel, pushes him up into the wall. I think that's an area where the young driver in the 54 just has to take a little bit of a breath. The 20 is going to come to pit road. I mean, there's no reason to push that pass.
Yeah, they're definitely on two different strategies where the 54 is going to stay on track. 20's got to come to pit road. So that really was a positional battle that.
Two options. He could either go through the chicane, stop on the front stretch, or come to a stop on the back stretch chicane. That's what the 54 chose to do. It's right here under braking driver's rear wheel hop. He has no option but to go to the inside of that curve, therefore missing the corner.
And let's talk about, Steve, what makes the brakes pulsate so the rotors can get warped.
And the 8, very clean racing.
And that's
Caution's out.
There's the yellow.
Oh, we got a car coming on the pit road. A lot of smoke, the 44. Tommy Joe Martins.
A lot of damage to the right front.
He's made some contact with the wall.
Holy
heavy contact.
smokes.
They had a little right front damage throughout the day. I don't know if that was a result of a blown tire, but obviously he's had heavy contact with the outside wall.
And so some debris on the racetrack, a caution coming out, and this one will be a sprint, and it will bunch everyone back up.
3 or 4 of the oval, they're big, it's wide. If you can get through the infield in 5 or 6 spots, he's going to have a shot at it.
That outside line's a little bit dirty as well into turn 1. Keep an eye.
It's overtime, presented by Credit One Bank. It will be 2 laps to go when they get to the start-finish line. Green flag back in the air.
Cindric really slow on the start.
And pushing into turn number 1. 4 wide back here, 4th position is Hemrick aggressively coming up through the field. Allmendinger trying to stay in front of Sam Mayer.
Sam Mayer searching for that first win in the Xfinity Series is going to be aggressive.
Allmendinger now with a 1.8 second lead over Ty Gibbs. Sam Mayer's fallen to 3rd.
Oh,
And
Sam's
around
gonna
goes
spin
Ty Gibbs. He keeps it going the right direction.
What a save.
That was a great save. I told you those guys are rivals, man. They go at each other when they race.
Sam got underneath Ty going down that little short stretch, and Ty tried to block that move. Sam wasn't having anything to do with that. Ty did a great job of saving that car. Now we're side by side for 2nd.
Pulling away. The 16 of Allmendinger looking for win 6 as they go side by side for 2nd. Cindric on the inside. Sam Mayer sliding. He'll have to stop. Here comes Hemrick. Hemrick trying to get by Cindric for 2nd. But Allmendinger now with over a 2-second lead through the final chicane for the final time. Once again, Allmendinger has shown he is a road course superstar. He wins at Charlotte.
Oh yeah, let's go! Yes!
They're wrecking on the front stretch again. A fight for position between the Burtons. To see who will make it, we see Brandon Brown go across the start-finish line backwards. Who is the final car to advance? It looks like it will be Harrison Burton, finishing close enough to Jeb Burton. He has enough points. He's above the cut line.
Wow. That's incredible.
For more great NASCAR on Fox content, subscribe to our channel. It's somewhere right around here.